Hey, we are live with Terra Invicta. This is episode 63, I believe. Yes?
Oh, notes. Yes.
I think
should
so.
grab my notebook. I'm making things fall.
And we're here with some more Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes, 63.
Very good. I got it right for once. When we last left, our heroes, they had just fought who seemed to be the Preacher Nolan, but was not, in fact, the Preacher Nolan. He was actually a lion demon of some sort or another. And all of his friends also turned into lion demons of one sort or another, minus the dog who turned into a gorilla.
No, it was a dog. It was a dog.
But yeah. So, I mean, we're basically just at the end of that whole thing, right? Just kind of in the aftermath.
We tried to camp, and then camping went wrong.
Did
you forget that?
I did.
Caleb, that was the whole thing we left off of.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yep. Yeah.
I'm gonna go grab my
You
pen
forgot
while
the
Caleb's
random
thinking
encounter at the very end?
I prepped, guys. I prepped today. I did more prep on the dungeon,
Just
and
not the actual
just
thing
not
Just
the
not the
thing that
actual
actually
thing that we're on right now.
Luckily, I do actually have like 6 random encounters that I can just pull out of my hat right now.
Let's face it, Caleb. It's not your hat. It's your butt.
I was gonna make the same. I was gonna say, yeah, your hat, sure.
Yeah, I will say that was the first word that came to mind, and I hesitated just briefly, and then said hat instead.
Well, you're welcome.
All right, viewers at home, what's a word that could fill in the space that rhymes with hat? It doesn't have to be a perfect rhyme.
We stand slant rhymes here.
Slant rhymes would take a pass, if you will.
Okay. Let's see. Which one of these do I want to do? In the meantime, what does camping look like?
That's a good question, Caleb. What does it look like?
Anything
usually
in particular?
It depends on who you're camping with. Some people take a camper and then they have like the whole thing, and then they'll set up the fire pit. Other people will bring like those little grills with the propane tanks. I'm really just stalling for Caleb so he can think through that a little bit.
One thing of note is, given the amount of time we've been traveling, my mage armor probably has worn off, unfortunately. So first turn's probably going to be that.
Okay, I know what's happening.
Okay.
All right, let's drag everybody over to a map. So you guys went to the edge of that forested area on the map there, just kind of getting out of the open grassland to attempt to camp in a secluded spot. Anna was, of course, the one who failed
really
this roll. Yeah. And we'll see how that goes. You know what? I think this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and drag you guys to a map. And I'll just let your tokens walk around for a little bit, right? We'll just see like where on this map you would like to set up camp, right?
Your tokens walk around for a little bit.
You know.
That's basically meaning I have a spot where this thing is, and then whoever hits that spot first is the lucky winner who gets their head bitten off.
Very possibly. That is what's happening. Very possibly. And then Lizard Guy, Giacomo, went back, right? Because he was gonna save his people. Okay. Yeah. That is what is happening. Then we got...
Yeah, he was wanting to get them out of the area.
Yep. Did everybody put their health back up? Did everyone?
Nope.
Not to full, no.
Not to full. Okay. What am I... It looks like on my screen that everybody is. Maybe
I'm not. I'm at 55 out of 93.
Yeah, I'm at 94 out of 140.
And apparently somehow I set my AC to 0, so I fixed that.
The tokens I dragged onto the screen from your guys' character sheets are not updated with the proper health.
Does it?
Okay.
If we have the correct thing on our character sheet, does it matter if our token says it?
I just want to make sure I know... Oops. I just want to make sure. Okay, there you go. I just had to reset it, I guess. It's dumb that is what is having to happen right now, but That's fine, I guess. There we go. Okay. Anyone else who has not full health?
I have 77.
I'm at 55.
You're at 50. Okay. Oh, it's still on the wrong thing anyway.
Nice
I'm at
double number,
104.
friend.
104 out of 109.
Okay, so you are a little bit down. Okay. Weird. It should, like when I drag it from the character sheet, it should be updated with like your actual HP currently, but it just didn't for some reason. Just give you all full. Let's see, what about Benedict? Benedict didn't even do it. He just like sat in the back, so yeah. Okay. And then what did we figure out? 9, okay. Maybe I just need to let me just do this. Let me. So on this map, where would you guys set up?
We were right where the token is, right there. Right below.
Is that where you want to set up?
Yeah, we were on the edge of the forest.
Oh, sorry. I haven't dragged you over to the map yet. Boop. There we go. That's primarily what I was asking.
Is that like a fenced-in place?
Yeah, over here. Or is this just like a raised up space over here?
It's like a plateau or whatever. Yeah, little cliff area.
Plateau seems like a decent idea. Have the high ground.
Yeah, the high ground.
Yeah, but then we're more visible.
Also true.
Fair.
Up to you.
I'd probably, after rolling a natural one for finding a good place to camp, would probably suggest a place that isn't very good.
At the bottom of the plateau.
Yeah, so
It's
right
not
here.
like this is the thing. Like Anna knows what she's doing. It's not that Anna's like bad at this. It's just that she failed this time and didn't like she knows the basics of like where camp should be. It's just that she happened to choose a spot that is already occupied. So you didn't notice signs of occupation.
yeah, I feel like we would just go to this higher ground. Yeah,
Sure, you can do that.
I don't.
As long as
really-
you don't like light a fire, you're probably fine. There are like trees all around the little up like raised hill or whatever that is. So it's not like you're on a hill in the middle of Rohan or anything, right?
Yeah, so I would say the hill.
Cool. So let's say you guys kind of get to the base of it here where it kind of slopes up and you can start climbing your way up. You guys start slouching off your packs from your back and getting ready to kind of take a rest because your plan was like a long rest, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Rest for the night and then go in next day. And as you guys are kind of like looking around, go ahead and let's just have everybody kind of place their character either on the hill or around the hill where you would be in like a kind of casual order when things happen.
So wait, I missed that part.
As in,
Where-
so you guys
what
are
are we doing
starting to set up camp right now on this little hillock, and just basically place your token in a spot where you're kind of in the middle of doing that, or looking around, or whatever you would be doing.
Brent's probably leaning up against. How big is this rock? We say.
It is 10 feet across.
No, how big? Like how tall?
It is 10 feet tall.
It looks like it's
Oh.
got a couple little layers, so it looks
Yeah.
like it would be pretty tall.
It
He's
seems
probably
big.
leaning against it. Probably. Brent's probably.
Yeah, we're here, guys. This must be Onion Rock.
Onion rock.
I said it has layers.
Oh,
Very good.
Brent's probably leaning up against the rock because he's tired and still at half health.
Cool.
A little more
Let's
than half health.
rocket over by Jordan. And this is perfect because Anna, you've just gone into the exact place that will be perfect for what's about to happen next.
Yay!
So Anna, the tree next to you is sort of oddly shaped. It looks like a kind of drooping willow or something like that, which maybe you don't notice at first is kind of out of place in this environment. But it's just like kind of like a droopy tree, lots of kind of like there's just the branches are hanging down. They're kind of loose and willowy and mossy. And what was seemingly a tree is in fact not a tree. And I'm just deciding where to place this second.
It's really
one.
a gazebo.
How
Now
did
that
you
you guys
know?
know what that is?
Kind of looks like that.
What?
So it is
Swamp
kind of like
monster.
I would say it's about the size and general shape of an elephant. It looks kind of like if you took an elephant and like just dumped like foliage on top of it and strapped it down on top of it until it was just literally covering every inch of it. And its eyes are kind of poking out through there, and it has like a big hole where the trunk would be, right? So there's this big gaping cavity kind of around its nose area. And it comes to life and attacks you, Anna. So let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Is there one or two?
There are two. There's another one over on the
Okay.
side there that
I wasn't sure if that was
is
an
not
accident or not.
immediately attacking anyone.
An accident putting extra creatures on the board? No way.
Well, it appeared right in the center of my screen, and then it like expanded to the big size. So I wasn't sure if that's what was if that happened on purpose or not.
All right, got Benedict.
Oh.
Oh, nice job, Alyssa.
Well, good thing I have advantage. Oh, that's not much better. Actually, wait, how is that worse? Wait, I'm so confused. Wait, what?
Oh,
What-
you have it,
what-
Alyssa. You have it set up to roll 2d20s and not take the lowest. They're just added together.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for some reason that's what it's
If
doing.
you
Ow.
have her, it says 1d20, 1d20.
Have I been
That
doing
was a
that this
9
whole
and a
time?
1.
Okay,
Quite
hold on.
possibly.
Oh, well, that's not good. Okay, hold on. How do I fix that on my character sheet?
I know, that's what I'm trying to find. Well, how did you do it in the first place?
I don't know. Truly no idea.
Go to maybe initiative style in the settings. It's in
Advantage.
the middle. Yeah. And say just normal
Oh.
instead.
Okay, yeah, I'll just do normal. I don't
Yeah,
know
because
why.
that's whatever is
You know what,
in
it
there is
must have-
broken.
Maybe it automatically set that because I'm a barbarian and it does because
Go
that's
ahead and
what
roll it
that's
again.
what I
Let's just
did.
see what happens.
Okay, all right. Okay,
Okay, that's normal.
yeah, that's normal.
Well, we can just take that one because literally the other ones
Okay.
are not correct at all.
Correct.
So
Okay, all right. Sorry about that.
yeah, you're good.
Maybe it did that when I leveled up and got that
Maybe, yeah.
feature. Maybe.
I don't know. It does not seem correct. I don't know how it made that mistake, but okay, cool. Audrin, so you're the first person. Everyone, no one's surprised by this because you all have your magical stuff that makes you not surprised. But Audrin, you're the one who's like looking directly over at Anna for whatever reason and notice the thing come to life behind her before she notices it. What do you do?
Tree!
Everyone turns around very slowly. Yes, Jordan, that is a tree.
My name's not Jordan.
Yep.
Um.
For some reason, I paused. I was going to say Audrin, and I paused and didn't, and then said Jordan instead. I don't know why.
Can I roll Arcana to see if I know anything about it?
Yeah, sure. You can, like your
I'd like to activate scan.
immediate knowledge, yeah, of what's going on here.
Oh,
31.
that is just ridiculous.
I only rolled a 17.
That's why it's ridiculous.
Let me take a look myself. Yeah, so the original, like the character sheet that I, or not the, the stat block that I have here is it's called a Peat Mammoth. It's mainly made for swamps is like what this stat block is made for, but like I'm kind of adapting it to be kind of like a foresty version of it, right? And I think with a 31, it's not like you ever encountered something like this before, but it definitely seems clear enough to you that this is kind of like a weird plant zombie elephant thing, right? Where like a dead elephant corpse is underneath there somewhere. It's tusks and trunk have been like cut off or gouged out, or maybe they just fell off or something. But it is definitely an elephant underneath there, covered in tree for some reason. Like I guess you just have maybe some instincts about what it is. It has resistance to necrotic damage because it's like a zombie-ish sort of thing. It is a plant. But like it's a plant made out of like whatever the plant actually is, it grew in the body of an elephant or something, right? So there's some sentient plant thingy that's like using the elephant body.
It's like a whale fall, but an elephant and with plants instead of fish.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm trying to think, because you got a 31. I'm trying to give you like another tidbit here.
Fire.
Fire good against it.
So the original stat block here is it has resistance to fire actually because it's a swamp mammoth thing. I don't think it has vulnerability to it, but probably doesn't have resistance to it either.
What about lightning?
I mean, I don't know if lightning is actually particularly effective against plants necessarily.
I was thinking maybe wet ones, but
it doesn't seem like this thing is wet. It's actually pretty dry because of you're in like a savanna-ish kind of environment, right? You can definitely tell that like it's gonna try to like it's gonna attack you guys. And it's unclear. It is unclear what the origins of this thing is. Your guess is that there is some reason, Isle of Dread specific, because of demonic influence or something that made this thing. But even with a 31, like I just don't know if any Audrins really come across this or had any random. It's very unlikely he would have actually read up on whatever these things are. Yeah. And part of this is that I don't actually know the answer to many of these questions myself, because I just found a cool stat block. But yeah, I don't think it has resistance to fire like the stat block has on here, because it's dry. But I don't think it has vulnerability. Vulnerability is a thing that's like very rare in 5e and is always makes the monsters way less hard to deal with.
Which usually is probably balanced out with them being scarier in other ways.
Yeah.
So, Audrin probably actually shouts, "Zombie elephant tree! Don't hit it with necrotic."
Fair enough.
Then I'm going to use Toll the Dead on it. No, I'm kidding.
Actually, real quick. We may have moved past at this point, but the way that like surprise and stuff and stealth work. If let's say these things they actually do have a good stealth roll. Let's say they had gotten a good stealth roll and had been able to start the combat stealthed. Would it have mattered at all because no one can be surprised in the party?
I technically don't have alert, but Jordan does have the
rapier warning.
Warning, so I don't think they can surprise us. I don't know exactly how it's worded, though.
And that's the thing that matters, right? Is that if you're surprised, you can take like there's a special thing that happens. And so if that's not the case, then it doesn't matter.
Rapier
about stealth.
of warning.
That's what I remember.
So if I remember correctly,
in addition, you and any of your companions within 30 feet, you can't be surprised except when incapacitated by something other than non-magical sleep.
Yeah, but I guess my question is there something else besides being surprised that matters when you start a combat?
I don't think so.
I don't
Like
think
this?
so.
Okay.
Not when it comes to stealth.
Okay. That's all I needed to know. That makes sense then. So they probably did stealth, right? They were a tree, and now they're not. But it just doesn't matter because you guys are all very alert to this sort of thing. You've been around the block enough times, adventuring wise, to know what's going on here.
Yeah.
But yeah, what do you actually do then, Jordan? Besides call out.
I just. Witchbolt's probably not going to be great. This is the same day, right? So we haven't even refreshed everything.
Exactly, yeah.
So let's see how far away it is. I might just go slash at it.
Which one?
So which one? Is there more than yeah, I see.
Yeah, there's another one
Yep.
tier.
The torrent order was covering the other one up for me.
Got it.
Great. So Anna, you gonna be okay over there?
That is yet to be seen.
It's like, I don't know.
Not really sure. Probably because I can just leave its area as soon as I hit it, but I don't know.
How about 10, 15. You know what? What if I fly right over here? I'll use I'll take dash as a bonus action to fly over here and fly behind it. And then I'll just attack it once. So that way I should be giving Anna flanking.
Sure, yeah. Cool.
Is that right? Is that the right spot to be in?
I believe so, yes.
Or would it be, I don't know.
Oh, actually, might be there. I think it's actually
I
there.
think it's right now.
Yeah, I think that's correct. Because this would be slightly off. Yeah. This is
then
going
I
right
would
through
have
the
it-
center of it.
And then I would have advantage.
Yeah. Yep. Anna's
Okay.
not surprised, so yeah.
So I will swing once. Swinging for the fences.
Oh,
Nice.
Nice
Talking
way to
about
start
swinging
the
for the
session.
fences.
Yeah.
All right.
Man,
Well,
and that's with sneak attack.
it is.
Mhm.
That's sick.
Well,
It's still good. It's still pretty good.
yeah.
All things
I'll take it.
considered.
Cool.
Still 32 damage?
32.
Dang.
Very nice. Yeah, and it seems to do fine, right? Because like Audrey, you're wondering about this as you stab it, right? You're like,
Yeah.
is this actually going
Is
to do
this gonna
anything?
work?
Like it's
Yeah.
just a plant, right? But you stab in and you can feel it sink in like through. It feels like you're stabbing through dry brush, right? And then suddenly there's like a sickening, like you're sliding into rotten flesh underneath. You can definitely feel it like actually hitting something.
Does it smell bad?
Not really. It seems kind of mummified, right? Like it's not super wet or whatever. It seems like very dried out. So you're guessing the corpse underneath is actually probably pretty mummified. So maybe it's not so much like a sickening kind of like a soft sliding sound and more of just like a you can definitely feel that it hits something and suddenly
Yeah.
like maybe you're hitting like the back of its leg and like it kind of twitches as you like hit a nerve or a like you glance off a bone or something. Like you do something to it and it seems to like
Yeah.
react.
Okay. I just wasn't sure if I'm like, sounds like this might smell bad.
It probably smells bad, but not like rotting corpse levels that you would be
Okay,
expecting.
Okay.
You get another attack.
No,
Okay.
because I used my bonus action to dash over here.
Oh, gotcha. I missed that. Oh, right. I remember hearing that now.
So now Anna gets advantage.
Very
That's
nice.
pretty good too.
Yeah, so the
Finish
thing
it off.
rears up. Anna, like you could see that it was starting to like kind of open its chest up a little bit. Like the brush was starting to part aside. It was going to try to like eat you or engulf you or something. And you like turn just in time to be like it shrinks back from you because it's reacting to Audrin's stab, and you have a moment to like just like wail on the thing.
As it opens up its chest, does it see a half naked fat man that says, "Time is an illusion, and so is death"?
No, but I appreciate the reference.
Okay,
Yeah, turns out there's not an elephant in there. It's a dude.
Who's bending the vines?
Yeah, it's not an elephant in the vine.
No, that one didn't work. Alyssa.
I tried.
I appreciate that you tried.
What would you like to do, Anna?
I'm gonna try and hit it.
Fair enough.
24.
Let me check. I knew the 30 hit, but yeah, that hits. Yep.
I'm like,
Surprise,
I hope
surprise, the 30
24
hits.
Nice.
11 damage. 16.
16 hits.
Okay, so
Oh.
it's got a lot of HP. 13 damage.
Very good.
Would Audrin have known if it can be stunned?
You're guessing that it definitely. I think it's
Undead.
unclear. It doesn't have like real eyes or sensory organs. Like it is like a sentient plant controlling a body, basically. So it is hard to say. I don't think Audrin knows the answer to that question either way.
Okay.
Maybe a sentient plant, but it is not a plentient sant.
Audrin knows that like it probably has some immunities to some sort of conditions,
Okay.
like because of its nature, but he's not sure if stunned would be one of them.
I'll use flurry of blows and hit it 2 more times.
Cool.
26.
A 26 hits.
6 damage.
Very good.
And a 27
Mhm.
for 8 damage.
Very good. Yeah, so you feel like the crack of twigs and the crack of bone as you just like slam into it.
I would not like to be engulfed by it. So
Fair enough.
I'm going to go over here.
Cool. I imagine the animate just backflipping backwards. Goodbye.
Excuse you,
As
back
opposed to-
and springing.
Oh, of course, yes.
As opposed to backflipping forwards.
Sure. Yep. Well, I didn't know where she was facing when she decided to start backflipping. Cool. All right, Takewee.
How high up is this plateau? Like, how far of a drop?
I don't think it's too far. It's probably 10 feet. It's
So if
probably like
I-
behind you. Behind you, it's actually probably more like 20. But like right, this ledge that you're probably considering right now is like 10.
So if I just jump off this ledge and just like go to like, hammer down on it. Really
Yeah,
coolly,
you
that'd
take
be
a
fine.
D6 damage. Yeah. That'd be
Aw,
it.
dang it. Well, that's less cool then, Caleb.
If
don't
you
wanna do
10
that.
feet is D6 damage.
Could,
If you-
could the elephant also take an extra d6 of damage if she hits? If
Based
she
on
takes
the
the damage
force,
as well,
right?
Yeah.
If you make an athletics check.
And if you rage, then you take half damage.
Also true.
Okay. You know what? That sounds cool to me.
Yeah,
I'm
it
down.
does sound cool. Let's do it.
1, 2, and whee! Yep. Okay. So
And-
rage,
yeah.
rage activate as I like jump off this thing, and I'm just
Yeah,
like,
you see your hair
"Ah."
flare up. Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Does she do
You
the-
said
does she
an
do the,
athletics
like-
check.
Yeah, athletics. Yeah.
All right. It's with advantage.
Does she do the
24.
Xena thing?
Yeah, I couldn't remember what the Xena thing was, but yeah. So Takewee, yeah, 24 is totally fine. And I am going to give you advantage on this hit too. Because
Ooh.
this is actually hitting something that we decided at the beginning of the campaign is when you describe yourself doing something cool, you get advantage. So yeah, this is
Excellent.
definitely
Sweet.
counts.
22.
22. You needed that advantage. You were going to miss otherwise. So
Excellent.
yep.
Is this a demon?
It is not a demon. It is a
Dang
plant.
That's
Zombie elephant
fine.
plant.
Who says plants can't also be demons?
And you said an extra D6.
The rules of 5th edition tell us this.
Did we say an extra D6 or do I just get it? Yeah, I just.
I think let's just do the advantage because that's actually in our
That's fair.
rule set. Yeah.
That's fair. Okay. There you go.
On
17.
the topic of plant demons, I have
And then
one thing
I need to
say.
take.
Yes, Audrey.
I need to
Sure.
take a 1d6 damage. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Demon King Piccolo.
Okay. 2.
It's only 2. Yep.
Is that what you're gonna say, Jordan?
No, I was going to say Audrey too.
That is very true. Although, she a demon or an abomination? Is there a difference?
Seth, this is what you need to do. You need to look up right now Audrey 2 magic cards and see if someone's made a custom magic card and see what they made her.
Okay. And I'm gonna hit again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
23.
Wait, is this an official freaking card? No, I think this is just a thing. Vampire plant horror. That makes sense.
That makes sense. So
I mean, that's what
undead.
I was in high school.
Yeah, so more aberration than demon in D&D terms. Okay, yeah, so Takeway, you jump off and then slam your hammer down, and like it's radiant damage too. So like this is going straight. It negates or it ignores like the brush and its body. It's just slamming into it with like kind of singeing radiant flame, and like we see a big scorch mark on its chest where you hit it. Yeah, it doesn't set on fire or anything though.
Cool. There you go.
I sent you the card, Caleb, because you'll appreciate it.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. Yep. So that's it for you, Takeway.
That's it.
Cool. Well, it looked cool. Vren.
Oh wait, and I'm gonna move one more space. There you go.
Got it. Kind of straight to the
Vren is
side.
going to. Probably what happened is he like finally got there. He put his hand. He like leaned up against the rock. Heard that like.
He's going to rest.
He's low on resources. He's about half on most of his. Actually, no, he's pretty good on spell slots. He's going to pull out his broom, fly up in the air because he cannot afford to get hit right now. Because how long have we been traveling approximately, Caleb?
Like today,
Yes.
in general, like in hours.
Yeah. Has it been more than 8 hours?
I don't think it's been more than 8 hours, but it's been about 8 hours.
Mage armor may or may not be up. I'm not sure. That's the thing I'm not sure about.
Let's make a luck save.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I think it's up.
Okay, it's still up. Okay. That changes things a little bit then. He's going to pull out his broom. Thank his lucky stars that mage armor is still up. To go to fly. Actually, is there like a icon we can use for flying? So we can show that better.
Yeah. At the very least, I'll add a tooltip to you.
There's a wing. I found a wing.
Perfect. How far are you up right now?
These are 15 feet across, so about 20 feet maybe.
Okay.
He'll go 20 feet up. He can move 60 feet. He'll move 30 feet up. He has a flying speed of 60, so I might as well. And then he's going to bonus action, use a sorcery point to quicken a firebolt. Actually, let's see. It's the end of the day. Let's just 4th level fireball one of these suckers because Vren's just not feeling it right now. Should I 7th level fireball one of these guys? Because I can.
Yes.
I mean, if it's the end of the day and this is like the last encounter, yeah.
Vren's just like, no.
I want to go to sleep.
The only 7th level spell I have is teleport. And so
I gotta be honest, I've definitely been at a point in a day where I wanted to drop a 7th level fireball so I could go to sleep.
He's going to 7th level fireball. Probably the one by actually no, because it'll catch the trees on fire.
I feel like I have to drop a 7th level fireball every time I eat Taco Bell, so.
Oh, that's good.
I can't say anything past that. Is there a place where you can cast this where it won't just catch a bunch of stuff on fire?
No, not really.
Here's the real question: does Vren care right now?
I mean,
Probably not.
Can you do this one?
The problem is the radius will then hit more people.
No, but if you
20-foot radius.
because it's up
Actually,
above.
yeah. 20-foot radius will be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Let me pull up a line. 20 feet. If I do it here, I can even go closer. If I do it a little bit up in the air, like 10 feet up in the air, it'll hit this guy and no one else. And since I'm 30 feet up in the air, probably it's like right on the edge of where my face is.
Right, so it's like the flame is dancing before your eyes as it explodes.
Yeah, but Vren is just like, I want this thing dead. I want to go to sleep.
Cool. So this one you said?
The one on the left, yes.
The one by Audrin, yeah.
Yeah. So 7th level fireball.
Nice.
Wait. Wait. You know what? I'm gonna re-roll those ones.
Yeah.
I'm going to how many spell points do I need to do that? Empowered spell. 1 sorcery point. Yeah.
Reroll that too.
Yeah, good
1,
point. Actually.
2.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna roll 46.
Mm-hmm.
So -4 plus 15. So that is a total of
Minus
11 more
5,
points.
technically. Minus 5, technically.
Oh, right. 1, 2. So plus 10, so 41, 51 damage.
Nice. Very good.
Well, it's got to
Alright.
make a dex save first.
Oh, right,
yeah.
dex save.
You are correct. All right.
Unfortunately,
It is terrible at this.
Good. It fails.
Very good.
So 51 fire damage.
Nice. Okay, so I'm going to be true to my word. It does not have resistance to fire, but it does have another special thing. Okay. I see.
What's a special thing, you may ask? It's not resistant, but if you hit it with fire, it heals it.
No.
Here's the thing. It's not resistant to it. It does have a special thing where it is immune to it, though.
No. This is good for you. It will also be bad for you, but it's also good for you. So you set it on fire, Vren. It is now engulfed in flame. And it will take damage from this, but it also is like there's other special things that happen here.
Okay.
Vren
is just pissed. He wants to go to bed.
Does it
that definitely seemed to do
injured at this point.
Yeah, it seems very, very injured. Like it is writhing and like very bad.
It's making the sound the Nazgul make in Lord of the Rings. Did Zoom cut all of that out?
It's gonna like punch us with its fire, isn't it?
That's what I'm thinking.
All right, cool. So it is their turns. Let's just have this first one. So you're up in the air.
Guys, Gurno in chat said Caleb's been playing Breath of the Wild and made some of Divine Beasts.
I'm glad you guys find that comparison amusing. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't understand.
Divine beasts.
Don't know what divine beasts are.
They're in Breath of the Wild.
Very good.
Divine, because they're.
I choose to
like-
not understand that reference.
Wait, these are plant zombie elephants. These are plantiphants.
Okay. First thing that's going to happen is this one, the one next to Takewee on the below the hillock, will walk through you, Takewee.
What?
It engulfs you. So make a dex save.
Excuse you.
Mm-hmm. You see its chest open and it just.
Hold on. Is this I have advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects you can see, such as traps and spells.
Nope. This
No,
does not count, I don't think.
it's an effect.
It's not an effect. It's
like an ability sort of thing, which is different.
Fine. I suck at dexterity. This is not good. Okay.
Oh
Oh,
no.
Wouldn't have mattered even if you did have advantage.
I know.
Okay, so you are engulfed. You take 5d8 necrotic damage.
Oh, gross.
So you feel yourself start to like suffocate and decompose. Like it is not a pleasant experience. You are now restrained. And you will. I mean, you're. What does it say here?
I'm
You at least
literally
take half because you're raging?
no,
it's
'cause
necrotic. Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering. I couldn't remember.
The engulfed creature can't breathe, is restrained, and takes 5d8 necrotic damage at the start of each of the mammoth's turns. When the mammoth moves, you move with it. And then you can try to escape by taking an action to make a strength check.
Okay.
On a success, you pop out in a 5-foot square around it somewhere where you
Okay.
decide. So it just engulfs you. And then it's just going to go up the hill and do the same thing to Benedict.
What?
Yeah. Just going to pop in there. So we'll have Benedict make a check as well.
Come on, you have a level in monk.
He is a monk. It does not matter though. So he's also engulfed. And takes 30 necrotic damage. That's almost all of his health. Very good. Okay, yep, so that happens. Let's see.
So what? Now he's going to try to engulf Jordan, and he's also going to take fire damage because he's on fire? Is that what's happening?
Okay, actually,
He can't come after me because he's on the plateau and I'm flying.
real quick, actually, I just realized the stop block does list engulf as an action.
Ooh,
It
that means
does-
I probably can only do it once.
But yeah, but the way it's worded is weird. It says the Peat Mammoth. It starts off saying the Peat Mammoth moves up to its speed. Okay, perfect. While doing so, no, it can do this because it moves up to its speed. It has 30 feet of movement. It can do this and get both of you because it's like while it's moving in this way, it snatches up anyone that's in its path. That's how it works. I see now.
So it's a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's an
I need
elephant
like a
vacuum
miniature
cleaner.
version of this.
Yeah, so that's what it does. Let's see. It started here. So let's say it went like that. Yeah, we'll just say it basically ended right there. So you're both inside the Peat Mammoth, and it's right there, I think. Cool. So that's that one's turn. This other one, it can attack you, right, Audrey? Because you're still like next to it.
I'm
you
next
have
to
to
it,
stab
but
it.
I'm flying, so I can't like. And I'm also off the cliff, so
Yeah, it won't be able to engulf you. But I think it will attack you with its
with its big scariness.
slam attack, which I don't really know what it uses to slam with exactly. Let's see if it has
Just bumps into him.
information on this. Yeah, it's probably just like okay. It can extrude parts of its plant mound to strike at foes. So yeah, like a big like mound of kind of fleshy plant matter just comes out and like punches you basically. And also it's on fire, so you're gonna take fire damage from this too.
Sorry.
Let's see. If the Peat Mammoth starts its turn on fire, it takes D10 fire damage. Okay, so it takes 7 damage at the start of its turn. And then it will slam you, Jordan.
Oof.
So it just hits with that first one, I assume, right?
No, it doesn't, because
No?
in the words of the greatest D&D player in the world, Snoop Dogg, cast shield every day.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, what does that look like, Audrey? This like planty fist is coming out to grab you and
Anti-fist.
slam you.
I think Audrin just like waves a hand, and like where he waves the hand, it just puts up a temporary
Yeah.
like kind of bubble shield kind of thing.
Yeah, let's say that the elephant, like, it raises up its leg, right? And then suddenly I think the leg extends out and, like, tries to slam you. And then when it misses, yeah, it kind of gets deflected off, and then it, like, kind of slams it back on the ground. And yeah, but it's still on fire. I don't think you, like, take fire damage just by being next to it. Oh, yeah, I see what the other effect is. Okay, cool. That is their turns. Benedict, Let's see. When does this damage happen? At the start of each of the mammoth's turns. Okay, perfect. So Benedict is going to take an action to try to escape. And he has to do strength, but he is still trained in strength. So, there we go, buddy. It was DC 17, so he manages to hop out. I'll have him hop out. Say here. And then he is just gonna run into the trees, I think, just to get out of the way.
I mean,
You
does
can also bonus action spiritual weapon
That is true. He just
Does
doesn't
the
want
thing
or
to
get-
die.
healing word.
does the thing get an attack of opportunity because he runs?
If he runs, yeah, I'm trying to decide. I don't think he has a special thing. Yeah, he doesn't have an action, so that probably makes the most sense. He wants to get out of the way, but I guess he'll probably just do that instead, because he can't really do that without getting hit, and he is very low on health. So yeah, let's just do that. So it hits the spiritual weapon. 9 force damage. Actually, wait a second. What's his max level he can cast this? It's the end of the day.
4th level, 3rd level wouldn't be helpful at all
Perfect.
because
I'll
it has
do
to be up
that.
by 2 levels to increase damage.
Let's do it. All right, so 14 force damage to the Peat Mammoth. And I'm trying to remember, what's the spiritual weapon? Have we ever done his spiritual weapon before?
I feel like yes, but I do not remember.
I don't remember what it was either. I'm thinking it was probably a mace, I think, because it's St. Cuthbert, and I think St. Cuthbert was like famous for having like a mace. Let's just say that. So it slams on the thing, and he has his, I think he has a staff, right? Quarterstaff. He does, yeah. So he'll just ready that, and he's very much trying not to get engulfed again, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, Audrin, there's a mammoth on fire next to you. And your girlfriend got eaten by another one.
This mammoth's on fire. Also, in the words of Zuko, that's rough, buddy.
My girlfriend got eaten by an elephant.
That's rough, buddy. Yeah. Was your girlfriend a plant? Or a peanut?
No, the elephant was, though. Just gonna stab him again, or?
Yeah, I'll just go for a double stab where I'm at.
Cool.
And I guess Hold on. I need to be reminded about something. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to use steady aim.
Good plan.
And poke.
Nice. Certainly hits.
And I get sneak with this.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
I'll take 20.
Yeah, I think you probably stab it in one of its weird kind of empty eye sockets. And it screams in pain. It's also still on fire. Actually, I think I will say you take 6 fire damage there, Audrin, as you stab it. It's very hard to hit it without also hitting the fire.
Sorry.
You know what? I realized I should have attacked it twice last turn. I have extra attack.
Ah.
Whoops. In any case, I don't care about the fire. I'm going to hit it again.
Yep.
So I was right when I said you should have hit it again.
Yes.
We should have listened to Seth, apparently.
Emily says very begrudgingly.
I know, normally we shouldn't.
Doth ice smash its face?
Yeah, 28 hits as well. Yeah, for sure. That's not very good. Yeah, it's still up.
Okay.
And then you'll take another 4 fire damage. But yeah, it is screaming and hollering and firing. Cool. Anna, what do you do?
Go back right here.
Cool.
And I have zero regrets about running away earlier. Now that I've seen what's happened.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair.
23,
20 hits. Yep.
7 damage.
7 damage hits. And then you'll take 3 fire damage.
Okay. And then I'm gonna hit it again. 22.
22 hits. Yep.
Man,
9
Finish is having the
damage.
time of
I
his
know
life.
he is
back
having
there.
the time of his life right now. 9 hits. It's still not dead though. Unfortunately, it's so
Ugh.
close. Another 4
Okay.
fire damage for you.
Let me take away my damage. Okay, and then I'm going to flurry of blows to make sure it goes down. 21.
21
5
hits.
damage.
It is dead.
Finally.
Unfortunately, what happens when it dies?
Oh no! It
no.
explodes.
It explodes, and because it's on fire. Because it's on fire, it explodes in a burst of fire and flaming peat. Each creature within 15 feet of the peat mammoth must make a dex saving throw. You take 46 fire damage on a failed save, half as much on a successful one.
At least it's
So
dead.
So it's just you
I'm
and Audryn. Yeah.
Fine.
Whoa! Look at you, Anna.
I take no damage because I finally have evasion.
Oh, do you? Nice.
Oh my gosh.
So if you fail this,
Finally.
Audryn, you'll take 15 fire damage.
Oh, I said I was looking at the wrong thing.
It's a dex save there, Audryn.
Yeah, I feel like I keep getting so many things and I forget about that. I'm like, do I have anything?
Do I have evasion?
that's like-
You have
You have evasion.
you have dodge. The what's it called?
Well, I do have dodge, but
Uncanny dodge, yeah.
Uncanny dodge. Yes. Or the thing that makes you take half damage.
oh, would that work for this?
Think so.
No.
How's it worded?
I think
When an attacker that you see hits
attack,
you with an
yeah.
attack.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's been a while since I've played a rogue.
It's been a while. Okay, yeah.
well,
so
rogues get evesion. It's just at like
You
2 more
said
levels or
dex
something.
save?
Like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dex save. DC 17. Ooh.
Oh.
One away. Okay, so you take 15 fire damage. I mean, it's not that much. Let's
no,
be real.
it's fine.
Cool.
Audryn's
T.
used to the heat.
Excuse you. It's
Sorry,
not.
you still have a
And
turn.
then
You still have a
my
turn. Go.
turn yet. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9.
Anime run towards the other one.
I know. I'm trying to decide if I want to do that and hit it or if it's.
Can you run away in time?
I'll go back 2 spots.
It might try and engulf you if you get too close.
Yeah, it's possible. But
Listen, Anna's
also
no
wanna punch
not
it.
afraid of anything
does a
engulfing her.
15 hit?
Pits, elephants. 15 does not hit. I'm sorry.
Dang.
16's its AC.
Okay, so now I'm gonna go. Actually, we're at the end of the day. I'm gonna action surge
Nice.
Ooh.
and
Gotta
try
use
and
everything.
hit it some more.
When you action surge with the thirst to kill.
27.
27
When
hits,
you've
yeah.
murdered one but have action still.
28. 9 damage.
Very good.
I will hit some more.
Now I'm lost on the reference.
Ignite the floor. I will try to kill you. Okay, I run away back there. The end.
So
Clip.
Oh,
Mhm,
I thought the
mhm.
clip was the Taco Bell line.
yeah, I thought about it. I didn't actually write down the timestamp for that one though. I will write down this one unless there's a funnier one. Sounds good. Tikwi, what do you want to do?
Help
Please
me, I'm
escape.
scared.
Yeah,
Please escape. I want to do
I'm
something
in
awesome.
danger.
I'm in danger. Yeah, I guess I could try to escape. The problem is though, is that I won't be able to like actually run away from it though.
Yeah, but I could.
What do you want to do, Seth?
Okay, here's my question, Caleb. If I cast Fireball or maybe potentially, disintegrate on this thing, would Takui get hurt?
I'm inside it. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
That
Like,
is
you're
the
inside it.
question.
Like, how?
I feel like Fireball you would because it would catch on fire, so then Takui would take fire. Are you immune to fire or just resistant?
Resistant.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so,
I
like,
feel like you
Seth, you could hit with Fireball in such a way that it's not going to hit Takui, but even though she's like,
Disintegrate's the
of-
thing I'm a little bit more worried about.
yeah, I think Disintegrate will probably. You know what? Arcana. Let's make an Arcana check for you. Let's see.
It's not my turn yet.
I'm like 97% sure that this won't hit Takui.
But go ahead and just make it like I know it's Takui's turn, but just real quick, let's just see what Vren actually knows.
23.
Yeah, I think you think Disintegrate would be safer than Fireball.
Okay.
It's not actually a part of the thing, right? The
Okay.
magic can distinguish between the two.
Because like I would rather just like try to hit it right now than just like
Aren't you
get
restrained?
out and then try to. You can still attack, but at
Oh, okay.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Then like get
You can't-
out.
She
and
can't
then,
breathe,
like,
and
I
she's
can't run
restrained.
away. But like that's not Takui's way. Takui's not like, let me get out of this.
Yeah, she
she's
gotta
like, let me
waste
hit
a
it
whole
while
action.
I'm next to it.
Exactly. I couldn't be any closer. This is perfect.
This is it. I'm literally the closest I can be.
Yeah, let's be real. Like when a barbarian gets swallowed by a monster in Dungeons and Dragons, they fight their way out.
Yeah, it makes me think of that one scene in the second Guardians movie where Drax is attacking it from the inside.
Exactly. No, that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Even if that rest of the movie's not.
Well, so it already has advantage on me, so I'm just gonna reckless attack it to make it a straight roll. Let's go.
good
yeah, sure.
thinking.
Huh?
Good thinking.
Yeah. I almost never use that because I don't like it when they have advantage on me. But
Yeah.
he already does, so it's fine. All right, here we go. Straight roll. 24 to hit.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. Very good.
And let's just go ahead and use up or you know what, I'll go ahead and try to hit him again. Go. Another 26. Let's go ahead and use a bardic to oh wait, hold on. If I mobile flourish him, would that push him away 5 feet from me?
No, you're restrained inside of him. That's not gonna. You'll push him maybe, but you'll also go along with him.
Feet away from you.
It
That's
does
a
not
bummer.
work in this situation.
Darn it. Okay. Well, and I don't defensive flirt. You know what? Never mind. I'm not going to use my bardic on this because that's
The engulf action specifically states like you when it moves, you move too. So I think you could
Right.
do it, but you would just move with
Move
it as
with
it
it.
moved
Yeah,
away
yeah.
from you, right?
Right.
Like
Okay. So there you go. Another 11.
plus that 5.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Because I'm still raging.
Yeah, so like I don't think we saw Takui get engulfed from the outside, right? And we saw Benedict like free himself and jump out. But I think this is the first time we're getting a shot, like a close-in shot of Takui inside the thing. And like Takui, you saw the thing open up, right? Like the brush opened up, and then its horrible, like distended elephant maw opened up and swallowed you whole, and you were like inside its belly. And as you're like starting to struggle, these like horrible, like kind of gross, slimy, desiccated vines from its stomach are like bursting through the stomach wall around you and like coming and grabbing your arms and stuff. And so you're like barely able to like break free your arm just enough to like swing at the stomach lining. And it actually is pretty dry inside there. There's like a light coating of slime, but it's not like there's bile or like acidic, there's not a stomach in there really. But you definitely feel as the vines are encasing you slowly, like they're like draining your life or something, right? With the necrotic damage you're taking. But yeah, we see like Dust Crusher is lighting the inside of it for us, right? And you're just like, yeah.
There you go. That's my turn.
Cool, love it.
Just a barbarian raging at an elephant.
Yep.
I feel like you just combined 3 different band names into one.
I was just thinking.
It's like Cage the Elephant, Rage Against the Machine, and some band that has elephant in the name.
Yeah. Vren, what do you want to do?
Or that has no.
Well, I was checking something to clarify, and I realized I can't do what I want to do. I wanted to try and disintegrate and fireball with a quicken spell, but that's still 2 leveled spells. So I think how I want to flavor this though is because disintegrate's going to do the most damage right now. So I think I want to mix that though with casting firebolt and have it like he's mixing the spells, where he's like casting them at the same time, where like the disintegrate has a little bit of extra like fire with it.
Sure. Yeah.
Because I don't know, it sounded cooler when it was fireball, but I can't.
That's cool. Yeah.
Do it this way. But mechanically wise, I'm going to do the firebolt first.
Cool.
So that will,
Is it a 15?
I think 15 misses.
Yeah, it misses. Yeah.
Dang, I rolled a 2. Wait, no. Does magical guidance? No, it's ability check. Okay.
Yeah, I think what happens, Vren, is like you're aiming it at the thing, and Takui hits it from the inside at just the wrong moment, and it like jerks in sudden motion, and your firebolt like just flings past it.
Okay, well, disintegrate is one of the, no, I don't want to set it on fire right now. Not while Takui's inside it necessarily. And disintegrate's gonna,
I can take it.
No, the other thing is I was gonna potentially, the reason I wanted to do it with fireball.
That's why her name is Takui?
The reason I wanted to do it with fireball was doing both at the same time meant more chance for disintegrate to disintegrate it. Right now, how bad is
even if it dies, it's Takui's still inside of it until you guys can get it out.
Because disintegrate would just dissolve it, so that would fix the issue. But how bad is this thing looking?
A little bit less than half. You definitely done some damage on it, but it's still kicking.
How many hit points do you think this thing has, guys?
I think these have about 150-ish.
So disintegrate could kill this thing.
I think it's possible.
I'm gonna try for it. So I have to use 2 sorcery points. I can re-roll some bad rolls if I need to. So yeah, let's just disintegrate at 6th level. Use all my high level spell slots.
Nice.
78. Let's see. I'm going to re-roll the 2 1s. Oh, it has to make a dex save, but we've determined they're bad at these.
Very bad.
Yeah, it fails.
Oh my god.
So that is -2 plus 8. That is
84. 84.
So 76, 84 damage.
Nice. You would have killed it actually without even re-rolling those ones. It had 76 hit points left. You disintegrate it, my friend.
Awesome.
Just goes into dust.
Takui, stop it! Then I'm like, aim a little harder.
Takui still swinging like I just dust. Oh, that's awesome.
And they're just in there. You're welcome. And she lands back on the ground.
She like takes a deep breath as like her fiery hair starts to like, come back down, and she's like, thanks.
Can we get some rest? I am exhausted.
No, I feel really good about the fact that I did action surge and hit it a couple extra times.
No, it did. It made the difference. How many hit points did it have left, out of curiosity?
76.
76. How many did it have total?
172, I believe.
You were pretty close.
172.
So yeah, had you not action surge, I could not have done that. So yeah, good call.
I'm glad I also. Well, I guess it didn't matter that I reckless attack. I would have hit it either way. But
yeah, you would. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Very fun. It is nice when you're just like, we're gonna use everything and just go all out with these. Yeah, that's pretty fun.
I'm like, sure, I'll use all my key points. Who cares?
Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, I think maybe the last strat we get is just Benedict just standing there like with his hands on his quarterstaff. That was not fun.
What were you expecting out here?
Not a tree to be an elephant and try to eat me.
And I wasn't expecting to be ragdolled by a dog.
And none of us were expecting the Spanish Inquisition.
That was Terra Nullius.
Honestly,
That's
look,
true.
I'll give him that one because I wasn't expecting him to say that.
Nice. But yeah, you guys can take your long rest now.
Yay!
Goodness.
No issues there.
I had one sorcery point left.
What should I prep for tomorrow's spells?
Yeah, so this is the question. We should actually talk this through a little bit here. Your plan is to do reconnaissance? Yes.
Bless you.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You know that there is a village, right? That is abandoned.
Sorry, I tried to mute myself that time. I'm sorry.
You're okay. That is abandoned, but might have something of interest there. And then there's the lake itself, which has an island, where from all the reports that you've heard, that's where these demons are coming from. But you don't know any more specifics than that about like what their base is like there.
I would like to just pause the episode because I just learned something about Roll20.
Okay.
And I feel dumb.
We've had many moments like this throughout our games together. I'm excited to hear it.
I think this one might take the cake. So every long rest, I haven't been clicking the long rest button. I've been manually resetting everything.
I think that's a newer thing. I think the older version didn't have it.
I was gonna say there's a long rest button.
It's newer, and it also
new.
doesn't refresh all of your like other resources that are on the right hand side. You have to do all that manually still.
That's really
Okay,
good to
I
hear.
see it now.
This is new sometime within the last year because they had a big update recently. But it's it used to not be there.
It does your hit points and your hit points, but like not anything else.
Yeah, like I still have to manually do all my sorcery points. I have to manually do my ring of spell storing, so I can't do everything.
It did my hit points and it did my spell slots, and that's the main thing I needed to do. I'm
Very
like, was this here like for the past 5 years, 6 years?
No,
I'm pretty sure it's been the last year or so.
So a long time, and I didn't notice either.
Yeah, I didn't know that existed either. So
if I'm being honest, I didn't realize it was a button. I thought because I have seen them before. I thought it was like for the resources. Like you get these resources back after a short rest. You get these ones back after a long rest. So that's where I put them.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, it's within the last year. July 26, 2023. Wait, no. I'm not seeing exactly.
So my question is like, what is your actual plan? Because that will determine whether or not Jordan props certain spells, right?
I mean, I feel like just going into the village to see what's going on. I feel like we shouldn't be approaching the lake at this point.
Sure.
All right.
Unless stuff happens in the village, but
yeah.
So then, can I announce my planned spells and see what people think?
I actually was going to ask some too, but yeah, go ahead.
Cure wounds.
Mhm.
Lesser restoration.
Mhm.
Dispel magic.
Always
Yeah.
helpful.
Revivify.
Yes.
House of Cards.
What's it do again? It makes a house of cards, a giant house of cards.
Just like
little mini fortress.
Just a making a fortress?
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool.
It's cool. I'm trying to think of where we're going again. Like, do we know if it's a place where we could use it, or is it going to be like a small area that it won't fit in anyway?
You do not know. That's part of your mission here is to do reconnaissance. So
that is one tricky part. Is it could be useful, it could be useless. We don't know.
I also have other things I could, like a lot of really, I have 3rd level spells that I could take that might be helpful. I have Blink, I have Catnap, I have Create Food and Water, I have Elemental Weapon, I have Flame Arrows, I have Fly.
Catnap might be useful. Because that essentially gives someone a long rest, like a quick long rest, isn't it?
Catnap. You make a calming gesture, and up to 3 willing creatures of your choice that you can see within range fall unconscious for the spell's duration.
Oh.
Basically, I want you, and you to sleep.
So a better version of sleep.
Yes.
It's willing creatures though, so it's
Oh, it's a
I'm
willing.
sorry. Yeah, no, you're right.
No, that's what I'm
Yes.
saying. But that could essentially give the rest 3 people a quick long rest.
Is that what it?
it's
Oh,
a short
here we
rest.
go. Yeah,
It's a
short
short
rest. It's a 10-minute. Oh wait, yeah, it's
Yeah,
a 10-minute short rest.
Not
Oh,
bad
okay.
in a pinch.
That isn't. Yeah, bad in a pinch.
It means we don't have to wait an hour if we're really low on resources.
Right. If we're really low on like HP and like we just like gotta get out of there, we know we don't have an hour. Like it's not a bad idea. But then they're unconscious for
Yeah.
10 minutes. So that's
Yeah.
the only downfall.
Yeah, so there I could do that. I could take flame arrows, fly, glyph of warding, haste, intellect fortress, protection from energy, tiny servant, water breathing, water walking, and a Shardalon stride. Those are my 3rd level spell slots.
Haste is fun because that gives one another action, doesn't it?
Haste is always fun.
Haste.
Plus 2 AC.
I love when Anna gets haste. It's the best.
Choose a willing creature you can see within range. Speed is doubled, plus 2 bonus to AC, advantage on dex saves, and gains an additional action on each of its turns. It's a concentration spell, lasts up to a minute.
And it
Could be
says
a
the
really
action
good.
the action can only be used to use the attack action, dash, disengage, hide, or use object.
And Anna with action surge, she could do so many
That sounds
attacks in one
disgusting.
turn.
I mean, I would like if you took it, but like I don't want to be the only one who like is controlling that. If other people think you want to
sounds
take
like-
other stuff.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Well,
hey,
I
do-
think.
Is it okay if we like take a break while we're deciding this?
I was going to say, yeah, this is probably a good time for a break anyway, if we're still kind of figuring that out. Yeah, sounds good to me. And then we can come back and actually do the thing.
I gotta pee.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, we'll go take a quick break here on Terra Invicta, and we'll be back just shortly, and we'll do some reconnaissance. Stick around.